Hey, Cancer Support of East Tennessee. I'm Rainey. I teach chair yoga and gentle yoga in Knoxville. I'm going to put together a basic chair class today. Should run about 45 minutes. So feel free to modify in any way that you feel comfortable, and don't try to push yourself. So whatever I'm going to be doing, if it doesn't feel comfortable, back off a bit and try not to push yourself hard. Also make sure that you've been cleared to do any kind of exercise by your medical provider. And so just watch and listen and do the best you can and have fun with it and breathe through the process and take care of yourself while you're practicing. So once again, I'm going to start back to my chair. All you really need is a chair. And if you'll notice, I have one chair placed back. Make sure your chair doesn't have any arms on the side of it. So if you just have a regular straight back chair, a chair at your dinner table will work fine also. You can use one with arms, but sometimes they get in the way a little bit. So if you have one without any arms, you can have a back end. That one doesn't. That's just a particular type of chair I use. We're not going to use any props today, so you don't need anything beside the chair. Now, if your chair is on a wood floor, I would suggest that you put a mat, a yoga mat, if you have one on it. The key is we don't want the chair to slide, so we don't want you to hurt yourself. The chair's there to support you. We do a little balance work, so you need the chair to be steady where it will support you when we stand. So we'll be seated and standing will not get on the floor. I'm doing the practice on a carpeted area, and carpeted area is not real slippery for me, so I'm not putting a mat under it, and that's why it's just on the carpet. I also don't have any socks on, so socks are normally a little slippery. So maybe you take your socks off if you feel comfortable. And then, I give left and right sides, so listen to my commands. I may not be on the same side as you are as you watch it, but I give left and right commands. And don't get frustrated if you're on the wrong side, just do the other side the next time. Okay, so we normally do things about 3 times, so you'll kind of catch on if this is your first time. If this is not your first time, welcome. Welcome back, and I hope to see you soon. So I'm going to go ahead and start by sitting on the chair. So I'm going to start on the chair, and I'm going to sit in front of the chair. And there's no, if I look between my legs, there's no chair between my legs. My knees are comfortably over my ankles, and my knees are about hip width apart. And I'm going to lift up to my upper sternum and bring the hands down the side of the body. And I'm going to make sure my chin is level and my ears are in line with my shoulders, and I'm gently pressing down my hands, and I'm going to roll the palms of my hands forward toward the front of the room. And then with my chin level, I'm going to take an inhale and bring my hands over the head. I'm going to stop when I feel them about shoulder width apart or wherever you feel comfortable. I'm going to keep my shoulders away from my ears, but I'm reaching through my fingers. And on an exhale, I'm going to bring my arms down. We're moving slowly with our breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down. Now one more time. Inhale, reach up. As you come up, reach up to your fingers, and you're going to hold here and breathe. And then slowly bring your hands to prayer, where your thumbs are about at your sternum. Thumbs about at your sternum. And then from here, place your hands on your thighs. Palms up or palms down, either way. And then close your eyes for a moment. Just listen to my breath, or listen to my voice. And you listen to your breath. So start to breathe in and out of your nose. So slow your breath down. Notice your breath within your body, and just slow the breath down and watch the breath. Focus your mind on your breath and slow your breath down. Now, as you breathe, start to breathe down toward the tip of your ribs on your inhale, and breathe out wide into your side ribs. And allow that wide breath to float up from the tip of your ribs, the middle of your ribs, and under your collarbone, all the way up to the tip of your nose. And then as you exhale, release the breath from the tip of the ribs. Let your ribs gently close inward, and allow that closing of your rib cage That collapsing of the chest all the way from the tip of the ribs up to the middle of the ribs, under your collarbones again, all the way back to the tip of the nose. And then gently repeat that cycle. Slow, gentle, long inhales. Slow, gentle, long exhales. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Notice your head in space, so don't let your chin come forward at the chin level and the ears about in line with your shoulders. Keep your spine long and tall by lifting up to the crown of the head, and let your shoulders rest down away from your ears as you breathe. Slow, long inhales and slow, long exhales. See if you can hear the sound of your voice, not in your nostrils, not in your nose, but in the back of your throat. So gently direct both the inhale and the exhale in the back of your throat. Make both inhales and exhales about the same length. One breath is no more important than the other. Inhales and exhales are equally important. And try to make the breath as steady, even, and smooth as you can. Slow, long inhales and slow, long exhales. Breathe in and out of your nose. And do your best to try to watch your breath here. And try to let your mind settle into the flow of your breath. But that's the focus of your attention, is the flow of your breath. And notice how the breath feels within your body. Notice how it's moving your body. Notice how the inhale and exhales may feel different within your body. And do your best just to focus on your breath and watch your breath. Breathe in and out of your nose, slow, deep, and long. Breathe. Breathe. What do you notice about your body? What do you notice about your breath? You're not straining in any of this work, so you're lengthening the breath more than you normally would, so you feel a longer inhale and exhale. But you're not straining, so you're not working hard, but you're lengthening the breath. So you feel a bit of work, and if you feel strain, back off a bit. So work to the edge of your effort, not complete all-out effort, but back off from that hard effort just to the edge and explore the edge of your effort. Not all-out effort, not straining, but just almost to where you feel you may. Slow, long inhales and slow, long exhales. A few more breaths now. Settle into your own mind. Try to let go of the thinking part of your mind and just watch your breath. So try to let go of the conversation you have with your mind. And keep your attention, full attention on your breath. Now, we're going to open our eyes. We're going to bring our hands out. Just kind of shake out the hands a little bit. Shake out the body, shake out the arms. Just move a little bit. And then let's come back to the arms, back to center. Palms rotated toward me. Chin is level, eyes are open. And then on an inhale, once again, we'll bring the arms over, bring them about shoulder width apart to where you're comfortable. Keep your chin level. And then exhale, bring those arms down. Turn the palms in toward your body. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up. Let's look up this time. Lift your chin a bit. And as you exhale, bring your chin level and come down. Inhale, rise up. Now we're going to hold. You're going to breathe. As you breathe, reach through the fingers, look up between the hands, lift your upper sternum. And on your next exhale, we're going to twist to our right. We're going to take our right hand just to the edge of a chair. We're going to take our left hand to the outside of our right knee, and we're twisting at our lower back and belly as we look over our right shoulder. Make sure your neck stays soft here. So we're not twisting with the neck, we're twisting with the lower back and belly, and breathe. Breathe. On each exhale, see if you can take your middle of your ribs back just a little bit. The middle of the ribs, not the neck. Hold. 2, 1. As you inhale, come back to center. Bring your arms over your head. Chin stays level here now. And as you exhale, we're going to twist to the left. That right hand comes across. Again, twisting it lower back and belly. We're looking over our left shoulder. Hold, breathe. 3, 2, 1. As we inhale, we're going to come back to center. Bring our hands overhead. We're going to look up. And now as we exhale, bring the hands down. Chin comes level. Inhale, rise up. Keep your chin level. Exhale, drop your right hand down. You're going to reach down with those right fingers and look at your left hand. Keep both sit bones on your chair, and on your next exhale, bring that left arm across, looking up. Hold. 2, 1. We're going to bring both hands over our head as we look up. Now we're going to bring the left hand down. We're doing the same thing opposite side. Left hand presses down. Look at your right fingers and bring them across. Look up toward the ceiling. You're gently trying to rotate your chest a little bit up toward the ceiling. Hold. 3, 2, 1. And inhale, bring both hands overhead as you look up. And exhale, bring your arms down to the side of the body. On inhale, we're going to bring our hands up about halfway. We're going to pull our fingers back toward our shoulders. Keep your chin level. And on exhale, we're going to pull the elbows back. We're going to round our back and tuck our chin, top of our head coming down toward our thighs. And as we inhale, we're going to reach forward with the arms, and we're going to round our back up toward the ceiling, look up and back a bit. Let's do that again. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands down the side of the body. Keep your chest, your back flat. Chin is level. Inhale, rise up. Now, we're going to do that same series once again. As you exhale, let's twist to the right once again. Look over your right shoulder. Twist it lower back and belly. Hold. 3, 2, 1. As you inhale, we're coming back to center. Both hands come over our head. As you look up. As you exhale, we're twisting to the left. Take your chin level. Bring that right hand across. Look over your left shoulder. Hold. Breathe now. 3. Make sure your neck is soft. 2, 1. As you inhale, you're coming back to center as both hands come over your head as you look up. As you exhale, arms come down. Back is straight and flat. Lift up to the crown of the head. Inhale, rise up again. As you exhale, once again, drop your right hand down. Turn and look at your left fingers and bring them across. Keep both of your sit bones firmly on the chair. Press the right arm, right shoulder away from your ears. You reach across to the left hand. Hold. Now breathe. 3, 2, 1. As you inhale, both hands come over your head. As you look up, and as you exhale, left hand comes down. Turn and look at your right fingers. Press the left shoulder away from your ear. Fingers to floor. Right arm comes across as you look up. Hold. 3, 2, 1. As you inhale, both hands come over your head. As you look up. As you exhale, hands come down to the side of the body. As you inhale now, arms come up about halfway. We're pressing through the mound of the wrist. As you exhale, we're going to round the back, tuck your chin, squeeze into your belly, pull your elbows back. As you inhale, reach forward, lift your upper sternum, look up. As you exhale, pull back. As you inhale, come forward. As you exhale, pull back. As you inhale, come forward, look up. As you exhale, pull back. As you inhale, reach forward, look up. As you exhale, pull back. As you inhale, look forward, look up. Lift your upper sternum. As you exhale, pull back. As you inhale, come forward, look up. And as you exhale, arms come down the side of the body. Chin is level, upper sternum lifted, flat back. All right, so repeat that the last time. Inhale, bring hands overhead as you look up. Exhale, let's twist to the right once again. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to center as you look up. Exhale, twist to the left. Chin comes level, right hand across to the outside of your left knee. Hold. Twist it, lower back and belly. 3, breathe. 2, 1. As you inhale, come back to center. As you look up. As you exhale, chin comes level, arms come down. As you inhale, rise up and look up. As you exhale, right hand comes down. Turn and look at your left fingers. Press the right fingers down as the left arm comes across. Hold, breathe. 2. Both sit bones on the chair. 1. On an inhale, both hands over your head. On an exhale, your left hand comes down, press down. Right hand comes across. Hold and breathe. 2, 1. On an inhale, your hand comes over your head as you look up. As you exhale, both hands come down the side of the body. As you inhale, arms come up about halfway, reach through the mound of your wrist. As you exhale, pull back. You're rounding your back up toward the ceiling. Tuck your chin, squeeze into your belly. As you inhale, lift that upper sternum, look up toward the ceiling. Round your back up toward the ceiling. As you exhale, pull back. As you inhale, press forward. As you exhale, pull back. As you inhale, come forward. As you exhale, pull back. As you inhale, come forward. As you exhale, pull back. As you inhale, come forward. One more time now. As you exhale, pull back. As you inhale, come forward. As you exhale now, hands to the side of the body, back is straight, chin is level. As you inhale now, we're going to rise up. We're going to change it a little bit now. As you exhale, big wide swan dive, arms coming down. We're going to bring our chest to our thighs, our abdomen on our thighs if possible. If that doesn't work for you, bring your elbows to your knees and let your head hang. So whichever way you are, you can let your head hang, but don't let your back bother you. So if you feel this is too strong with your abdomen to your thighs, come up to your elbows to knees. Either way is fine. Hold and breathe. 3, 2, 1. On an inhale, we're going to rise up as we bring our hands over our head. And on an exhale, we're going to bring our hands down the side of the body. All right, we're going to change this a little bit. We're going to play around. On an inhale, rise up. On an exhale, we want to come forward. Our abdomen is almost coming to our thighs, our hands down the side of the body. You may or may not touch the floor, but we're not going to come down any further than our belly touching our thighs. On an inhale, we're going to bring our arms back beside us, and we're going to pull the shoulders away. We're going to look forward, and we're going to take our belly off our thighs about 1 inch. Hold. 2, breathe. 1. On your next inhale, sweep your arms forward, biceps by ears, and look between your hands. Hold. 2, 1. And as you exhale, bring your hands back to the side of the body and make your back flat. Sit up straight. Inhale, bring your hands over your head. Now, as you exhale, we're going to interlace our fingers and we're going to pull our right knee into our chest. Right knee into chest, we're flexing that right foot. We're pulling the shoulders away from the ear and we're pulling the thigh in toward our chest and we're lifting up tall. We're going to hold here, breathe. 3, 2, 1. On an inhale, I want to bring the arms over the head. And an exhale, I want to bring the arms back to the side of the body. On an inhale, I want to bring the arms up to cactus arms. We'll pull our shoulder blades together at the back. We'll lift our upper sternum and look up toward the ceiling. And now, on our next exhale, we're going to bring our elbows, palms, and forearms together. Tuck your chin, squeeze into your belly. Reach your elbows forward. And as you inhale, open up. Exhale, come forward. 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 Inhale, open up. We're going to hold here. You breathe. 2, 1. On an exhale, bring your arms down the side of the body. Back is straight again. You're sitting up tall. On your next inhale, bring your arms over your head now. And as you exhale, pull your left knee into your chest. Left knee up the chest, that thigh coming up toward your side of your body, your rib cage. You're pulling the elbows away from your ears. Flex that left foot, spread the toes. Hold. 3, 2, 1. On an inhale, we're going to release the left leg. We're going to bring the hands over the head. And we exhale. We're going to fold again. Remember, big wide swan dive. Remember, you can bring your elbows to your knees if this is too much. You can either hold your elbows or your wrist under your thighs. Let your head hang. Or you can bring your elbows to your knees and let your head hang. Either way, let your head hang and breathe. And breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. On an inhale, we're going to rise up and we bring our hands overhead. On an exhale, we're going to bring our arms down the side of the body. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. That whole series. Hands over our head now. As you exhale, we're going to bring our abdomen down to our thighs. We're just trying to come forward. If that doesn't work for you, just come down and keep your back as flat as you can and come down to where you're comfortable. And on your next exhale, bring the arms back, palms facing down. Reach back with your arms. Look a little bit forward. Try to reach the upper sternum forward as you pull your shoulders away from your ears. Hold. 3. Press your feet firmly in the floor and gently squeeze the inner legs together. Knees are not touching though. 2, 1. On your next inhale now, we're going to sweep the arms forward as your biceps come by ears. And we're going to look up toward the ceiling. And we'll lift our belly off our legs a little higher, maybe a couple of inches. Hold. 2, 1. As you exhale now, we're going to sit up tall again. Sit up straight. Hands beside the body. Shoulders pressing down. Now, inhale. Bring the hands over the head. Look up. Now, as you exhale, interlace your fingers and pull that right knee into your chest. Now, you can hold on top of the knee, or you can slide your hand down a little bit further where the calf is a little bit closer to the thigh. Either way is fine. Lift up tall, hold here and breathe. 3, 2, 1. Your next inhale, we're going to release the leg and bring the arms over the head as we look up. Now as we exhale, we're going to bring the arms to cactus. We're going to lift our upper sternum, we'll look up toward the ceiling. We're trying to pull our shoulder blades in the back, so our elbows are coming back a bit. Our thumbs are about in line with our ears. Now, on our next exhale, we're going to bring those elbows forward. We're going to tuck our chin, squeeze in. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close 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 in. Inhale, open up. Now we're going to hold here. Breathe. 2, 1. Your next exhale, hands come down. Back is straight. You're lifting up through the crown of the head. Inhale, rise up. We're going to do the left side now. Interlace your fingers and pull the left knee into the chest. Now I'm holding on the front of my left knee and I'm pulling up. If you want to get a little bit more flexion of that knee, you can slide the hands down toward your ankle and pull up. But either way is fine. Top of knee or up closer to the top of the knee or down toward the ankle. We're going to lift up either way. Hold. Don't let that right leg, don't let it be lazy. Keep it the knee in line with your toes. Hold. 3, 2, 1. On an inhale, we're going to release the left leg now. We're going to rise and bring our hands overhead. And as we exhale, swan dive again. We're going to fold over our thighs the same way we just did. Fold over your thighs. Let your head hang. Breathe in and out of your nose. Again, make sure you're not letting your back, don't suffer in pain. If this is too much, bring your elbows to your knees. Hold and breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. On your next inhale, we're going to come all the way back up. Set straight again, arms to the side of the body. Now this is the last time we're going to take this series. Inhale, rise up now. Exhale, come forward. We're keeping the back flat as we come forward now. Try not to let your chest cave in. You may be able to bring your belly, your abdomen on your thighs. If not, that's okay. And we're going to keep those arms coming back and we're going to reach back. We didn't touch the floor this time. We're just going to take them sweeping back. A little wide, palms down, pull shoulders away from ears and look forward. Trying to reach your head and your upper sternum forward as you pull your shoulders back. Hold now. 2, 1. As you inhale now, we're going to bring the arms, biceps by your ears as you look up between the hands. Don't overdo your neck though, and lift your belly off your thighs a little bit higher. So a couple 3 inches away from your thighs with your belly. Hold. 3, 2, 1. And your next exhale, arms to the side of the body. Just lift up tall. All right, let's go through this process again. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, we're going to pull the right knee into your chest. Right knee pulled into your chest. Now, I'm going to give you a little variation here now. Remember, you can hold top of knee or down lower. If you want a little bit more, if you want a little bit more challenge, you can keep the knee pulled up toward your armpit and bring your hands over your head. Now, if you bring your hands over your head, don't let your back cave in or curve. Lift up tall. Look up between the hands. Hold. 3, 2, 1. If you took your hands off your leg, we're going to bring them back to the leg and press that knee up toward your armpit. We're holding it high and lift up tall. And then on your next inhale, release the leg, bring the hands over the head. Exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale, bring arms to cactus. Look up, lift your upper sternum, pull those shoulder blades to the back, and as you exhale, bring elbows, forearms, and wrists together. Tuck your chin, squeeze your belly. Reach forward your elbows. Inhale, open up. Exhale, come forward. 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 Inhale, open up. And as you exhale now, bring arms down the side of the body. Keep your back straight. Sit up tall. All right, let's go through the left leg now. Inhale, rise up, hands over your head. As you exhale, interlace fingers on the top of the knee or up toward the top of the knee or down toward the ankle. We're sitting up tall. We're not letting our back cave in and we're holding. Now, remember, I gave you a variation just a moment ago. You can either keep holding the knee or you can release the knee. Keep it lifted, though, and bring your hands over your head. Don't let your back cave in. Don't let it curve. Just keep lifting up tall. Look up toward the ceiling. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Wherever you're at, we're going to bring the hands back to the knee. We're going to reestablish. Hold up top of the knee and pull that knee up. Set up tall, set up straight, lift up to the crown of the head. And then on your next inhale, we're going to release the leg and bring the hands over the head. Now, As we exhale, we're going to fold over the thighs. Chest to thighs now. Your head is hanging. Your breath steady, even and long. Steady, even and long. Hold. 4. Breathe long, slow inhales. Reestablish the breath. Slow it down and watch it. And notice your body. 3, 2, 1. On an inhale now, we're going to slowly rise up, bring our hands over our head. On an exhale, we're going to bring the hands down to the side of the body. All right, we're going to come off our chair and stand. Now remember, if you've got socks on, you may want to take them off. I'm standing to the right side of my chair, and notice my hip is right by the chair here. I'm going to use the chair for balance if I need it, all right? Balance if I need it. I'm going to stand with my feet about hip width apart, and I want you to feel the feet into the floor. Feel the feet into the floor. Feel the mound of your big toe, feel the mound of your little toe, each foot, and right in the middle of your heels, and bring the hands down the side of the body. Bring the hands down the side of the body. And on an inhale, bring your hands over your head and rise up. Keep your chin level. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. On an exhale, big wide sweep with the arms, bring them down to the side of the body. Let's do that again. Inhale, rise up. We're going to lift the chin and look up. As we exhale, we want to bring the hands down in front of us. As we bring the hands down in front of us, we're going to interlace our fingers. Notice which little finger's on bottom. We're going to bend our elbows and turn the palm of the hands toward me. We're going to bring the hands over the head about middle of your crown. And then on your next inhale, reach up through the fingers. Pull your shoulders away from the ears. Try not to jut your lower ribs out. Hold. 3, 2, 1. We're going to bend the elbows again. We're going to rotate the palms back where they're in facing you, and then bring the hands down the side of the body. All right, now, we're going to step the leg by the chair forward. We got about a 3 or 4 foot stance here. We're going to step the back foot back, so between the 2 feet, and your feet stay about hip width apart still. If you're just stepping each foot forward and back, the back foot's turned out about 45 degrees. You got the hand to the chair if you need it. It's there for your balance. Now, we're going to bring the hand on the outside leg to the side right now. And on inhale, we're going to bend the front knee over the ankle. And we're going to bring that hand on the outside up, and we'll follow it with our side. We're going to reach up and back with that hand. We're going to press into the back heel firmly. That back leg is long. And as we exhale, we're going to straighten the front leg, bring the hand down. Inhale, bend front knee over ankle, reach up. Exhale, come down. Now, if you're stable here, you don't have to have a hand on a chair. Inhale, front knee over ankle, rise up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, front knee over ankle, rise up. Look up between your hands. Bring your shoulders a little bit past your hips so you can press in your back heel. Exhale, come down. We're going to hold this time. Inhale, rise up. Hold. Exhale, come down. One more time now. Inhale, rise up. Now hold. Breathe. 3, 2. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Press your back heel. 2, 1. Exhale, come back down. All right. We're going to step our feet together. All right. We're going to have our hips right at the chair. Right at the chair. Hands on the chair. All right. Outside hands on our hips. On an inhale, I'm going to lift my outside knee. Lift my outside knee. Now I want to firmly ground into that leg by the chair. My left leg, feel those 3 parts on the chair or on the floor, the 3 parts of your foot. Mount of your big toe, mount of your little toe, and right between your heel. Lift up. Hand on the outside can come out. You can take the hand off the chair, maybe hold. I'm wiggling. 3, 2, 1. Hand to the chair, hand to your hip, knee down. Wiggling's good, so don't worry about it. All right. Now, we're going to come all the way around to the other side of our chair. Now, we're going to do the same thing on the other side of the chair. Leg by the chair steps forward. Right? We've got about a 3 or 4 foot stance here. Back foot steps out. You know, the 3 or 4 foot step between the feet. Back foot's about 45 degrees. We've got the hand on the chair if I need it. The outside hand's down the side of the body. Now we're going to bend that front knee over our ankle, but not much further than that. Inhale, Bring the hand up as you look up toward the ceiling. Bring that thumb up and back. Bring your front knee over your ankle. Press into your back heel. Bring your shoulders a little bit further forward than your hips. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, bring the hand down. Inhale, rise up, look up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up, look up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up, look up. Exhale, come down. We're going to hold this time. Inhale, rise up, look up, hold, breathe, 2, 1. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up, hold, breathe, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, come down. All right. We're going to step the feet back where they're right beside the chair. Now, feet are about hip width apart. Remember those 3 parts on your foot. Mound of your big toe, mound of your little toe, right in the middle of each heel. Press down first. Bring your hands to the side of the body. Inhale, rise up, bring your hands over your head. All right. We're going to bring the hand to the chair by the chair. All right. Outside hand on our hip. We're going to shift our weight to the outside leg. We're going to lift the leg by the chair. We'll lift the leg by the chair. Right. Now I got the leg by the chair. We're going to take the outside hand out to the side. All right. If that's comfortable, we'll take the hand by the chair off. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Hand comes back to the chair. Outside hand to your hip. Leg comes down. All right, now we're going to stand and just turn and face our chair. We're not going to stand real far to the back because we want to hit ourselves on this back. We're on the open side of the chair, and we're about a foot away from the chair. We're going to square our hips toward the chair. We're going to bring our hands over our head. And then from here, we're going to bring our hands down with a flat back to the chair. All right, we're just folding to the chair. All right, so we got a flat back first. Look forward, lengthen the front of your body. And then from here, we're going to bend our elbows, bend our knees a little bit, and let the top of the head come down to the chair. You can even bring your hands down, hold the front leg there, or you can just keep your hands on the chair. Let the top of the head come down toward the chair. Bend your knees slightly. We're going to hold here and breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. On an inhale, we're going to come back up that flat back. Bring your arms under your shoulders. Look forward, lengthen your spine. On an exhale, bring your hands to your hip points. On an inhale, rise slowly up. All right. Let's come over to the right side of our chair once again. We're going to do that whole series of things we just did once again. All right. Let's stand with our feet company on our hips, toes pointing forward. Inhale, bring our hands over our head. Reach up. You exhale, bring your hands down about halfway. Interlace your fingers. See if you remember which little finger is on bottom. I can't, but if you automatically put one little finger on bottom, change it. All right. Bend your elbows, palms toward you. Bring your hands over your head. And on an inhale, reach up toward the ceiling with the mound of your wrist. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Try to take the little finger back to the wall behind you. Hold. 2, 1. You're going to bend the elbows once again. We're going to rotate the palms in toward your body and bring the hands down and release the hands to the side of the body. All right, now we're going to step the foot by the chair forward. We're going to step the back foot back about 3 or 4 foot. The feet are still hip width apart. The back foot, we're going to turn it out a little bit, about 45 degrees, Yeah, just a little bit. All right, now you can hold the chair with the hand by the chair. The outside hand comes down. Remember now, bend the front knee over the ankle. We're going to take our shoulders a little forward past our hips as we bend that front knee over the ankle. Wherever you're at in your breath cycle, take an inhale. Take an exhale. Take an inhale, bend front knee over your ankle. Bring your arm up, look up, follow it up if you can. Reach up and back with your thumb, press to your back heel. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down. Now, if you feel stable, you can take the hand off the chair. Inhale, maybe both hands or maybe not. Arms over your head. Remember, your shoulders look past your hip when you press that back heel. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up. We're going to hold. You're going to breathe. 2, 1. Exhale, come down. All right. We're going to step back where our hips are even to the chair once again. All right. Outside hand comes to our hip. Now let's do something first. Let's feel the feet into the floor. We're going to feel those 3 parts of our feet. Press down into the feet and lift up to the crown of the head. Hand to the chair, hand to your hip. We're going to shift our weight to that right leg. Lift the leg by the chair. Lift the leg by the chair. Then we're going to take the outside hand out. Maybe we're going to take the hand off the chair. We're going to hold here and breathe. 3, 2, 1. Hand back to chair, hand back to hip, leg comes down. All right. We're going to come around to the back side of your chair, to the left side of your chair. Left side of your chair. We're going to step the leg by the chair forward. We're going to step the back foot out about 45 degrees. We're going to rotate our belly button forward. All right. Now remember, you're going to bend the front knee of the ankle, the hands on the chair if you need it. Outside hand out to the side. All right. On an inhale, front knee over ankle, rise up, look up and back. On an exhale, hand comes down, leg comes down. On an inhale, rise up. On an exhale, come down. On an inhale, rise up. Remember, your shoulders a little bit past your hips where you can press in that back heel. Exhale, come down if you feel stable. Both hands to the side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down. All right. Let's step our feet back by the chair again. Outside hand to your hip. We're going to shift our weight to that outside leg. All right. Hand on the chair. We're going to lift the leg. We'll lift the outside leg this time. Let's lift the outside leg. Lift the outside leg. Hand on the chair. Take the hand out to the side if you're comfortable. Take the hand off the chair. Hold. Oh no. 3. Wiggling's good. 2. 1. Hand back to chair. Knee comes down. Hands beside the body. Let's turn and face the chair. Right now, about a foot or so from the chair. Feet are about hip width apart. Hands come over your head. As you exhale, we'll come to a flat back. Hands on top of the chair here. You're looking forward. You've got a flat back here. Now, with that flat back, we're going to bend our elbows. You may have to walk the hands back to the side of the chair. Make sure you're not hitting this back part of the chair. We're going to fold. Top of head coming to chair. Knees slightly bent. Knees slightly bent. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. We're going to come to that flat back. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Right. Take an exhale and bring your hands to your hip points. Keep your back flat. And an inhale, rise all the way back. Let's come to the back of our chair. Now, with the back of our chair, we're going to step our feet a little wider than the chair. A little wider than the chair. All right. We're going to take this right foot. We're going to point the toes forward. The back foot will turn about 45 degrees. We're going to keep our belly right by the chair. We're going to bring our hands over our head. Bring our hands over our head. Now, as we exhale, we're going to bend the front knee over the ankle. We're going to turn and look up, bring the arms down. On an inhale, we're going to rise up. Turn and look forward. Exhale, come down. You can hold the chair if you need to. Inhale, rise up. You can have one hand coming up. Exhale, come down. Front knee over ankle. Turn and look toward those fingers. Inhale, rise up, or both hands. Exhale, come down. We're going to hold now. 2, 1. Inhale, rise up. We're going to bring hands to the chair. Hands to the chair. All right, now we're going to turn the left toes toward the wall. Back foot about 45 degrees. We're holding the chair. We can bring our hands over our head or keep one hand on the chair. Now, we exhale, we're going to bend the left knee over the ankle, turn and look. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down. We're turning and looking over the left fingers. Inhale, rise up. We're going to hold now. Exhale, come down. We're going to hold. 2, 1. Inhale, rise up. Now bring your hands to our chair now. Turn both toes in forward. We're going to come around to the side of our chair once again. I'm going to inhale. Now I'm on the right side. It doesn't matter which side of the chair you're at. I'm about a foot away from the chair. Hands over our head. As we exhale, now we're not right at the back of the chair. We're a little forward of the chair. Bring your hands down to the seat of the chair. We're going to bend our elbows and let our head come down toward the chair. We're going to hold. 3, 2, 1. And then straighten those arms once again. We're going to look forward. We're going to bring the hands to our hip points and we're going to come up. We're going to come back to the back of our chair, standing wide again, a little wider than the chair. Now, if you're comfortable, you can stand about wide as your wrists. Your ankles are about wide the wrists. If that's too much, don't stand that tall, that wide. Be a little bit wider than the chair and wider than your hips. Right toes point forward toward the right wall. Back foot turned out about 45 degrees. Hands over your head. Belly button's going to stay facing to the chair the whole time we move. As you exhale, front knee over your ankle, turn your chin, look at your right fingers. Inhale, turn your chin back to center, hands come over your head. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up. We're going to hold this time. Exhale, come down. We're going to hold. You're going to breathe. 2, 1. Inhale, rise up. Hands to your chair. We're just going to change side. The right toes turn in about 45 degrees. The left toes point forward. Belly button forward toward the chair. You can have one hand to the chair if you like. You can keep one hand on the chair. We're going to just, the arm, we're bending the knee over the ankle. We're going to move it. Or you can bring both hands over your head. Exhale, come down. Turn and look at your left fingers. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down. Turn and look at your left fingers. Keep your belly button forward toward me. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down. We're going to hold now. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise up. Now bring our hands to our chair. Now I'm going to turn mine, but you can just step back where you can see me better. I'm going to turn the chair a little bit. All right, now I'm going to stand back from the back of my chair. So you can come around to the back of your chair. Make sure you have it behind you. You need some space behind you. All right. Bring your hands over your chair. Notice I'm about 2 or 3 foot from the chair. Bring your hands down to your chair, and then we're going to walk our feet back. And we're going to keep our hips in line with our ankles in line with our hips. We're going to take our feet wider than our hips, and our arms are on the chair. And then we're going to pull back, flat back, and let our head hang. We're going to let our head hang here. You're going to gently push the chair forward and pull your thighs back. So your thigh bones are coming back. Let your head hang here and breathe. 5. Breathe now. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to lift your chin, step your feet in toward the chair. Now I'm going to move my chair. You can keep yours where it's at, and I'm going to come around and sit on the front of my chair. So we're coming back to seated position on the chair. Now again, you look between your legs. You don't see any chair between your legs. You're sitting at the front of your chair, not using the back. Knees are over your ankles. And now we're going to press the knees in where they're touching this time. And then we're going to take the right leg over the left, and we're going to squeeze the knees together. And we're going to bring our arms over our head, arms over our head. Then we're going to bring the arms out to the side, all right? And then on the next exhale, we're going to bring the right arm under the left, we're going to hold our shoulders. All right, we're going to walk our arms back where our elbows are not quite stacked on top of one another. We'll keep our elbows about shoulder height. We're going to lift our chin, look up toward the ceiling. We're going to hold. Squeeze your knees together and gently squeeze your elbows together. Hold. 3, 2, 1. We're going to take the arms out wide. And your next inhale, bring the hands over the head. Keep your chin level. And now as you exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Left hand, come to the outside of that top knee. Take your ribs back. Make sure your neck stays soft now, and you're going to look over your right shoulder. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bring your hands down. We're going to uncross the legs, and these are still touching. And we're going to take the left leg across the top of the right. We're going to squeeze our knees together, and we're going to bring our hands over our head. And bring our arms out wide, about shoulder height. Now we're going to cross our arms again, right on top. Cross your elbows. Bring your arms back, hold your shoulder blades, and walk your hands back. You're kind of making your shoulder blades in the back wide. Lift your elbows about shoulder height. If you feel comfortable, lift your chin just slightly. Don't overdo your neck. And squeeze the elbows and knees together. Hold. 3, 2, 1. We're going to open the arms out wide. We're going to bring the hands over our head on our inhale. On your next exhale, we're going to twist to the left now. Right hand on top of that left knee. You're taking your ribs back. Your neck stays soft now. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. On an inhale, we're going to come all the way back to center. Bring our hands over our head. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the hands down. We're going to cross the legs. We're going to take the feet about hip width apart, or the knees also. And bring the hands over the head. And now from here, we're going to fold over our thighs once again. Remember now, you can bring your elbows up on top of your knees if this is too much. Let your head hang. Hold and breathe. 5. Let your head hang. Look between the chair, or look under the chair to the floor or the wall behind you. 3. Let go of your neck. 2, 1. Inhale, rise up. Palms come together now. As you exhale, bring your palms to prayer. We're sitting up straight once again, and we're going to bring our hands down to our thighs, either on top or palms up or palms down. Elbows pressing down or gently relaxing down. We're not going to hold anything tight here. We're not working hard. We're coming back to our breath. Slow, long inhales and exhales once again. Remember, we were taking the inhale not into the belly, but down toward the tip of the ribs. We're breathing horizontally, wide breath. We're allowing that wide breath to float up. We're not straining now. All the way on your inhale to the tip of your nose, from tip of ribs to tip of nose. And then as you come to your exhale, gently release your rib cage. We're letting the rib cage gently come in, starting at the tip of the ribs. And see if you can release that, or close your rib cage, or let it close on its own from tip of ribs to mid ribs to, again, under your collarbones to the tip of your nose. Follow the breath and watch the breath. Breathe in and out of the nose. Slow, long inhales and slow, long exhales. Now, as you sit here for a few moments, notice your body once again. Notice your breath. Notice your body. Try not to analyze. Just, I want you to feel here. I want you to feel the breath within your body. Feel the body. And notice if you see any, or if you feel anything different. Any different sensations, any different energy or vibrations within your body from when we started the practice. What do you notice that may be a little bit different? What do you notice that might be a little different? Breathe in and out of your nose, slow, deep, long inhales and exhales. Follow the breath. Breathe in and out of your nose. Breathe. Let your mind rest within the flow of your breath and follow your breath. Breathe in and out of your nose. Breathe in and out of your nose. Let your mind rest. Let it rest within the flow of your breath and just watch. Try to be the observer of what is occurring. Try not to judge. Just be within it. Just be within the breath. Slow the breath down and follow the breath. So wherever you're at, we're going to bring our hands to prayer and drop chin to sternum just for a moment. May you be happy. May you be peaceful, healthy, and safe. Namaste.